Welcome to the first ever episode of the Washington Redskins podcast. I'm your leader, Big D. This is the co-host, Bill and Elijah, and our local Native American, Stinking Wind. Alright, today we're going to be talking about generational scarers from Monsters, Inc. and Osama bin Laden.
So, you got Mike Wazowski, or Frank McKay. It's that one blue dude at the very, beginning.
Yeah, okay. No, Frank McKay is arguably one of the worst of all time. He got scared by the child.
He did.
But
A child.
But he's the one who started it. How good, realistic.
What do y'all think about Mike Wazowski? He's not a scarer, he's an agent, right? He's his
Yeah, but
little
he's
buddy.
trying to be a scare.
But he was trying to be scared.
And he'd be one of the worst of all time. Alright, we should just start telling scary stories now, bro. He's got one. He's got a scary story.
I got one.
Alright, I got one. Alright, so, about 2 weeks ago, this was very recent, about 2 weeks ago, I wake up in the middle of the night, and I am drenched in sweat.
Average world night. Speak louder.
I was like drenched in sweat. Like it was. Huh?
Feel the family in the house?
No.
He's jerking off. Well, you had a wet dream.
No. No, but I was like, and I wake up, and shit is just like moving. Like, I swear to God. It was that was when I was sick and everything. Shit started. No, I don't think so. Shit, cause I still remember it. Shit started flying at me and I'm like, what the hell? And like, I don't know.
Fuck this. He was laced and roofie.
One time, I was watching a movie in the bedroom and stuff. So they have a kind of big old bedroom.
Yeah.
And we hear, like, from outside, actually in the woods, we hear, like, screaming and stuff. So we go out there, and my dad grabs the gun, and we go out there on the front porch, and we're here listening to it. And it sounded like it's getting closer and closer to the house. The constant screaming.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there, and we just keep hearing it, and it sounds like it's on the other side of the house.
Yeah.
So we just go inside and shut the door and lock the door. We go lay back down, continue watching a movie.
Scary movie?
No, like, we just was watching some, like, Angry Birds. I don't know what we was watching. But it was all laying there. And we look over in the door frame. And we see almost like a whole person standing over there in front of our door frame staring at us. We all look over, see this person just standing there. Me and Dad grabs a gun beside his bed. We go the guy disappears. And we go looking around our house. And nothing. No person, nobody. And then, one time when we first moved into this house, we just got the flooring down in one part of the house, so we're just staying that in there watching a movie as well. And me and Mom's awake, and also we hear four sprinting from one side of the house all the way to the other side of the house, and out, and nothing was there. No one was awake. It was just me and my mom, and we both heard it.
So, the only reason I know this is because my mom told me. I was like 3 or 4 years old. I don't remember that at all. But we had just moved from like Jackson, Mississippi to Vicksburg, Mississippi, which is only about 45-minute drive. We get into this house, right? And my biological father lives right next door, along with my grandma and all of them. So, if anything were to happen, we'd be fine. But, so, we go in, and my mom said she felt this kind of like presence, like, she felt like she was being stared at when no one was in there. So, she walks around the house, and obviously, and a few days pass, and she wakes up one day to the fire. Like, we didn't have an electric stove, we had a gas stove. She wakes up to the fire on the gas stove being on, so she grabs me. She runs out of the house, and the house just explodes. Like, the house just fucking blows up.
I said,
I'm not joking.
so my parents, we had this old farmhouse, and before we moved to
It's always
to Easley, and then to where we live now, we had this little house, and my parents were there, and they were laying in bed, and all of a sudden they could hear like talking kind of in the other room, and they kept whispering they could hear us, and then it just stopped. My dad went to check it out, and all of a sudden he looked in the corner, and a computer that wasn't even plugged up to the wall just turned on. I remember he went into the bedroom, shut the door, and just laid in bed, and kept hearing still the talking. And my uncle one time stayed the night, and he ran into their bedroom and laid it, fell asleep with them. He's like 20, and he got scared by it because he heard the voice as well. So the guys went ahead, and all of a sudden he's behind in his Jeep, and he starts hearing his buddy start screaming, like, and getting closer and closer. He thinks it's his buddy, but he's listening, and he sees like this big old, like, I don't know, this weird looking deformed creature, like deer horns and stuff. So he gets in his car and just drives off, and keeps hearing his buddies just calling out to him as he pulls away.